Molweni Bantu. Today, have you ever... okay, guys, today we're talking about a bad hookup. A bad hookup. A bad hookup could be something like you met with this person and then nayenza yonke yadibana engathi yadibana le weekend nahamba and then uqonda ngaba hey ngiyazisola kusanini na ekseni and usuku ke hey buba bude ke straight xa ulele nomuntu bangaba hey le ndize nayo apha namhlanje into hayi ndixakene nento. And there are many ways in which, like, there are many instances okanye izinto occurrences ezinokwenzeka ezinobangela bangaba uzisola uba hey bendiyisaphi le into. Bakhona abantu umuntu athi hey ayikhoni indoda ufike enqini akwazi ulala or something like that, and then mhlawumbe it's that first night. That's what we're on about today. Kuwe.
Welcome back. It's the Sagas of Couplehood. Beautiful weather as always. Akunet namhlanje. It's fine. We're having our wine. Thank you for supporting Sagas of Couplehood. For those who have been following us for a long time, don't forget to like and subscribe. Sagas of Couplehood. Also share and comment on our topics. It's always DJ Wicked, Nomzo,
Arienta. You know, sister, like we're festive season. We are already in the festive season, and there'll be a lot of things happening. There'll be a lot of socializing happening, and single people will be mingling.
Mm-hmm.
And for today's topic that we are delving on is that
we say,
you know, when you topic a bad hookup.
A bad hookup, okay. Yeah.
But when you meet a stranger, you can expect anything. When you take a stranger to your house, you can't do all of the screening out there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand where you guys are socializing, or maybe where you guys are having fun, or at that shopping mall where you meet an interesting
Where do you
person.
meet this stranger? Are we gonna be precise where this particular stranger
It doesn't matter. A bad hookup is just a bad hookup, whether you met this person from church, or you met this person from tavern, whether you met this person from an African mall, or anywhere.
But precisely, we're saying you're meeting this particular individual on day one, then eventually on that same day, the hookup ends up having you two maybe trying to be intimate, say you're at home.
That is also another possibility, because there are people that hit it from the first strike.
Let's tell our viewers, for it to be interesting, let's give it the intimate side, because very few people talk about this. Why? Because people try and say it's immoral to meet somebody, hook up and go and have sex, but it happens. This is why we have Sagas of Couplehood to talk of topics like this.
It happens.
Yeah, it does happen. Some of you have done it. You're not at liberty to actually reveal that you have done it. But don't reveal it. We are here to discuss about it. You can help us, give us some pointers. What happened eventually when you met this particular person and the hookup led to one of the... What's that English term that they use? One thing led to
the other.
Yeah.
No, but when you make it sound like... to go and have and hit it up in that first as you meet, you make it sound like there's something wrong with it. You are choosing a side.
I don't think there's anything good about it.
No, but what are you waiting for?
That's un-African. Look.
Wait. What are you going to see later that you cannot see now?
We don't know. They're the ones who told us to wait. I remember Steve Harvey City.
But I think the point is you want to feel like you know the person. If like that 2 minutes of you meeting that person, you feel like I've known this person for like 3 years.
But
why not?
Steve was saying, you cut me off the other interview. Not Namshanj. The other podcast when I mentioned this Steve Harvey 90-day rule.
Okay.
Yeah, so he says to women, let me tell you something. If a nigga approaches you, don't give him the cake for the first 90 days, which is 3 months, play hard to get with the cookie. Okay. Go for dates, go for night movies, go for lunch, go for dondon, but cookie, somnika.
Okay.
Up until you see, try and figure out his intentions.
Okay.
And when you figure out his intentions, see, this one is here to stay. Then you give him. That was on the 91st day. But now somebody was crashing that point and said, hey, bro, you know what? You can meet a guy today and give him the cookie, and you'll be surprised you will date for the next 3 years with the same guy. And you can meet a guy today and give him the cookie after 90 days. He hits the cookie and disappears the following day.
Fair enough. These are all the possibilities. So, akho formula.
Mm-hmm.
So, Wayne, on that note, people are looking for different things. People are feeling different. Imbobo is different. I don't know what service. You don't know what a service a person wants. What if both of these people that are meeting, these strangers that are meeting for the first time, all they want from each other is bang bang?
But you see, though,
they don't want anything else beyond that.
At times, it's Lando, you don't want somebody to judge you.
Yeah. No, but you're still putting on a facade if you are pretending to be something that you're not. If you want it on that first day,
which is good, if one can actually say, my mission is this.
You know what? I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. And if the woman, and half the time, about maturity, if you actually say it in that manner, well, they might dispute that, but half the time, say it jokingly, and you could just like that.
Yeah.
Which you'll be like, but okay. She's like, you're too raw in your talk and all that. Yeah. But she's actually happy that you're saying it as it is. Then most of us, 90% of us men,
we're lying.
We go there in a sheep in a
wolf in a sheep's skin.
Yeah. I remember this meme that I saw. For some reason, I don't know what was happening, but a wolf was on the mic talking, and there were like 1 million sheep. The wolf was basically telling the sheep, you know what, you should vote for me. I don't know what was going to happen, but sheep were supposed to vote. Then the wolf is saying, vote for me. Then the sheep are having question marks. This dude, you should vote for him. Then he says, no, I hope change to be a vegetarian.
Okay. Yeah. So, but that is it may. Let's now integrate, because I'm sure most of what we are arguing about are things that we have touched on in different episodes. Yeah. However, a bad hookup now, let's dive right to it. Yes, okay, let's not mind how the people met, whether it's morally okay, that's not the problem. The issue now is being in the same intimate space in closed doors together, and then kind of a few moments later, this is not what I was expecting. Sometimes it could be a guy, a lady thatha umjida okanye liye emjideni umjida yeqa khulu izihlangu hula la oshuzeka bajonge
ngathi likwapa lemfeni
bengathi kuvulwe idrain xa ikhulu isihlangu.
But don't only talk about amajita.
No. Yeah. Also on the side. But let's talk about a bad hookup. Have you ever had a bad hookup?
Man.
The bad hookup is more like a disappointment from, if we are to say it, ne? Disappointment from
just
what
like
you
this guy was telling me, he'd been chatting with this chick, we're gonna meet and all that. Then eventually they met. Then they went to a restaurant, spent like 3.5 grand on nice champagne and a meal. Then when they're leaving, Mosamachita, when they buy all those expensive champagne, and they are even asking you to look at anything on the menu and buy. And
whatever that you want.
Yeah, what you don't know is you are also on the menu for him. Yeah, he's perusing. Okay. But now he says, after all that, the girl, I made a man say, clicks. Let's just pass by clicks. Why? I want to buy pens. I'm on my periods. That's a bad hookup. Isn't that a bad hookup? Woo! What? No, I want to buy condoms. Yeah. And as women, they'll make it so, like, yeah. And when you're like, but I no, I'm an endoni. You have my number.
Now you got my number, and then this is gonna happen.
But when
what's different from a turn off and a bad hookup? Because sometimes you can be turned off by something from someone.
I think those are two different things, eh?
Yeah.
Or the same thing in just in a different texture. I mean, like you are hooking up, then in the hookup you get a turn off. No, okay.
Okay.
I think,
but a hookup is about it's almost closer to the bedroom than a what's the other one?
turn off.
Than a turn off. A turn off doesn't really need to be at the bedroom. While you're still in that restaurant, you see manners, waiters, rude and whatnot. Then we would say that that's a turn off. But now a hookup now has got something to do with the bedroom, and then when you have to go and do the beds and the bees there.
So what we're saying is you hook up with somebody, then in the hookup, you discover, man, it's not, how it was on the outside of the book. It's something else. Yeah. Then that's a bad hookup. That's what we are trying to discuss now. So, for example, let's give an example. You hook up, everything is good. You pick up. Then you get home, then you discover, hey, this chick loves alcohol. I've been in that situation.
I wanted to.
Discover this human being loves alcohol. So there is some alcohol that you might just keep a bottle of whiskey there, Bombi, like a bottle of wine, 1993 wine. Probably it's been there for like 2 years. This particular person opens that bottle the same night. Hey, I remember. Hey, this one wanted to open a bottle of. I'll show you next time I come to my house. There's a bottle that I've had for almost 15 years. This one is saying, no, let's open it. What alcohol is that? It's some German beer that is even expired. I bought it from this German guy 15 years ago. No, but let's open this and share. It's a dumpy from Germany. No, but the end only. You see, that's a bad hookup, I think.
Bad hookups that I've had where it's like these double dates. Double dating is
what is double dating?
No, you go somewhere to him, so okay. And then can't figure out when you pick the cream of the crop, and then now I need to settle with whatever that's there. I cannot disappoint, otherwise I'll be sabotaging your mission.
But with that, usually Umchita who has got more money usually gets the cream of the crop.
But this one, I mean, like the lots have been casted according to where they belong. So your one, you know that hey, I'm here, and then a situation happened somewhere. Speak. These guys they call me Enzo. Let's figure up. Hey, I go there. Hey, ndibizela ndona xa sitha lamajita kukhozi apha endlini kaandile. Andile phaa nenyitsheri, Tshepo phaa nenyitsheri, isitulweni kubanjene, and then uTony ngapha nenyitsheri. Now kumacheri ayi-2 extra ke ngoku. So
babhizi badlala ngefowuni.
Ixesha lingenayo, ngexesha lingenayo mna.
Deny.
So I need to go.
They've been marinated already.
Yeah, but the problem now, there's 2 extra chicks here.
What is the problem?
Now I need to pick one from those. Then without
But that's not your problem. That's their problem.
Wait. It was a very horrible hookup because I was like, okay, the other one is playing a game on a computer while the coziness. Abanye basebhedini kubanjelwe mfundi na. So nam ke ngoku ndiyafika, and imagine ke ngoku a stranger that doesn't even know me. I was called zokhawuleza ufika apha ndondondondondondon. Economy ikhawuleza ngokufika. That awkward moment, if you can imagine it. Now there are two girls there. Now I need to go and pick one of those girls. And then I need to quickly...
What's awkward about this?
It's the awkward one is that I need to figure out how am I gonna... Zamgena njani umuntu, yabo? Hey, I tried that. As a guy, I had to do something because I'm actually we need these things to be occupied, otherwise there will be a problem.
These ones will start saying,
they will start, man. Best you know, I suggestions, and then I'm actually all I'm trying to say is the bad hookup can happen that way. I went in there, and I'm speaking to one of these girls. It's hi, hi, mzo, iza. Ndiye pha xa ndifika ndimamela kule chair kaThoni ithi no yeke lwana thatha lo. I started talking there. Now I need to divert my ndiphinde ndingabuyeli phaa lwana ndiyobuyela kulo ndibuze ngubani igama lakhe lo ndithini ndiphinde ndincokole kulo that mna ndavesela phuma kancinci ndakuyenza ngathi ndiyokhangela ibhiya efrijini ndathatha ibhiya ndasela ndafutheka ndahamba ndibashiya phaa because now it's gonna be awkward. I started speaking to the other girl, and then now...
what was this other chick's reason for
it's a whole
advising you to divert
to the other one? It's a very big story. I'll tell you off camera.
I'm so... now you make these episodes not interesting. Now you leave viewers very curious what really happened, and this guy is always lying when he says he's gonna tell me off camera. Half the time when we finish this episode, I'll be drunk and I forget to ask him about these stories that he says he's gonna tell.
I'll remind you. No, but let's speak about the bad hookup. That was a bad hookup.
Nobody.
But it's not only a bad hookup. It's an awkward. It was a very awkward hookup. You understand?
So you lost.
Yeah. No, I didn't lose. I chose to leave those guys there because that's madness. They are mad, Moss. They asked me to come here and hook up with the chick. When I try to hook up, they say, no, stop, not that one, that other one. Why didn't they say from the first time so that I don't go around and playing tennis ball with these girls?
But in terms of your discretion, who was more beautiful out of the two?
That was not the point. The point was a guy must pick the low-hanging fruit. He must learn that art.
Oh, yeah.
One that is social. A low-hanging fruit doesn't mean that you've got low firewall, but it means that you are social. I'm not a very social person. I'm not very approachable, but that's why maybe when we get to a place, you'll see people gravitate towards you, not me. So even in that kind of instance, when I looked at these girls, I'm like, nah, that other one is playing a computer game. She's hooked up on that computer. Forget it. That other one is holding a savannah. It's gonna be easy for me to start a conversation. So that's why I'm saying the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. Okay.
So but it turned out to be that kind of situation. But now there are people that get discoveries in bed. You discover. You met with someone, chemistry was happening. You guys gel together. We agree. Let's go. Let's hit it home. You guys go home, and then 1 2 1 2. It's not happening.
What do you mean it's not happening?
No, when you have sex, no, you have vuka but yeah. It's not. You are a bit disappointed from your expectation. That's a bad hookup. And the most awkward moment is the one where you know that, you know what? Awuphinde uzapha wena. Yena unwabile, yena uright, yena shem sisi wakhona and whatnot. But wena uzixelela uba yey, see me now, see me no more. And umane ujonga ixesha, yey ukwawusani nekuseni. Uyabona?
And yena man, she's all over you.
She's all over you. Yo.
Hey, Buddha, yeah. She's even, hey, she can't, man. She's been playing with it. Guys, you can't when I
hey, you're like, hey.
It's like, hey,
and it happens sometimes. Nendoba namachiri, we call amachiri. Umhlambi chiri is even though it's a pity we don't have a lady here to talk on the contrasting side, where they are like, no, you I you he looked like a guy that could handle the lady, and then the lady gets disappointed.
But with that, I don't know. I stand corrected, but I don't think with amateur in mind, Bona, if bad hook up to them will make any difference. Why? Because amateur man, generally, you know, as we have said before, until they want security from Mujita. And what type of security mostly? We talk about financial security. You have to be loaded somehow for you to get the cream of the crop. You need to be financially very, very stable. So, any man can come, but if you are balanced, you can take 400 videos with these women.
But there are disappointments that are beyond your I can't stand this one. Like a woman with a very bad attitude.
Then what is she gonna do with her attitude? Here is a guy.
No. You get disappointed by attitude, you chill.
No, you could be right on that. What I'm saying is, I don't think women worry much about a bad hookup, bad don't. Because I think the money covers all the bad hookup, the bad breath, the small dick, you know.
Hey, I don't know.
She will stick around. The only other thing she can do probably is to cheat. Because
but you umhlelele ntombi lo mchita.
Hayi mali kaloku.
No man, you can. Yeah, this has an implication of saying that men with money don't abakwazi okanye bane small dicks. Is that what you're saying?
Not necessarily, but what I'm saying is, even if a woman doesn't get satisfied with the men,
she's got something else to hold on to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I get you.
Why would you stick around your broke ass? I mean, at least cover up with the man. Or
perform.
Perform. Yeah. I even said it in the previous podcast. So there's nothing that confuses women as a man with a good dick, but very broke. An unemployed man with a good dick.
Yeah,
I wish I was a woman one day. I don't know what's a good dick. I wonder.
But now it may be problematic to get to know whether the guy has a good dick or not, because
what do you mean?
The entry point is the finance. You're not being given time nor day.
No, but
if you don't have money, you need to have something to speak to start before you impress with it.
You lie, so.
Oh yeah, yes.
You go in there by lies. then you know, with a borrowed suit from Zoe and a borrowed car, then you get it. Then after that, we tell them, I'm not even all this. But now she is thinking, no man, hey, this nigga's got a good dick. I can't let him go. But just women will stick around. But what they will do is the short changes that she gets from you, she'll have to get it elsewhere. This is where she goes for the girls' nights.
Okay.
Your black ass is not wanted at the black girls' nights. It's a girls' night. Then we have fun up. I think I'm coming tomorrow because my friend is taking me to Broadbeck to a friend who's got a friend. So we're stuck here. We're drunk. We're gonna sleep here. Then we know your good dick are there sleeping in Delft.
Hey, talking about these turn-offs and bad hookups, I think they go hand in hand. One woman was explaining that, this other friend of mine that hooked up with her, he's like, no, you hire la friend yako, and andimfuni kwam. And then what the problem was, he's too clean. Umjita ufika impahla zakhe ufika sonke impahla zibeke endaweni ethile athini, and then the woman is like,
exactly,
what the fuck is this now? What do we have here? You understand? So such things, sometimes something else doesn't even get you banging the woman because of just something so small as folding your clothes. You are being too clean. You are wearing a white underwear, and then your lifestyle gets to be a turn off.
Yeah, I've had before. Like, do we have enough light on it, or it's just my eyes?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard from this other chick in the city. She works for SARS. Underrated. I don't know if she watched this. So she says, "Hey, wait, it was this SARS staff that be sitting in this cubicles, lunch. Then you guys are sitting in the bench, and it's next. So he was walking there, and like, I didn't know women actually also when you walk in there, women they drool like, ooh. I thought it was just us, like, we guys would talk to, I thought it was just us ninjas would do that. Like, I didn't know women also like, ooh, I don't know. She was telling me like the guy was walking, but the guy was too clean. I said, the beard, it was shaped here in Nwele. Then you made it red. It was black, silky, tight. And that guy was too clean for me. A ninja was just passing.
Yes.
He was too perfect. So, I mean, I'm supporting the fact that at times being too clean and too perfect. I mean,
but then what do women want? And Masibasichi, what do people want? When would you look at the cleanliness of a woman and say, nah, this one is too clean? The cleaner the better. I would imagine. I would think so.
But for Amachita when I'm so, it's a bit different. Why? Because the cleaner and the more accurate and the more presentable she is, it shows she's got her stuff in order. She's got her finances right. She's got the nails, the dress. She's got holding a phone. She's coming out of a proper car. As a man, this is when you scare away. Why? Because men with ego,
yeah.
You don't want a woman who is like above your own standards. For a man, you are good. You can lower your standard to accommodate.
Yeah.
Can women actually lower their standards to accommodate a man? She's there.
I don't know.
Then she has to. We should get a woman. Then she has to lower her standards. When we say lower now, her standards is probably she has to go and eat with you at some restaurant. She's used to the Kempsbury restaurant. She used to go with Mzoe at Kloof Street now.
KFC.
Now KFC. And now you go and sit in the car and eat. And then you buy alcohol and come and drink at home.
That would be a kind of bad hookup. And I also I think as individuals are as bad hookups, if they lie a lot, like you were saying earlier on, you lie your way so that your things can be smooth. But when I can imagine that all of those lies, those expectations that you've created,
will come back.
They will come back to bite you, and then that becomes a very bad hookup.
But so I don't think there's any man who hasn't lied to a woman. Out of whatever 6 billion men that you've talked about, is it 6? No, but I don't know, whatever. Somewhere, somehow, you need to lie to a woman to get what you want. Or not, or you need to be inaccurate with some facts.
You need to conceal some information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you go 9999, I don't think I should even tolerate. I don't think they even like a guy who's going to be telling everything as it is. She wants some adventure where you say things in this way and she discovers and she gets mad and you say, sorry, baby.
Yeah. Ish, if I were to tell you another story of mine, when, like, this one, I'm not sure if I should tell on camera because hey,
this
might
guy.
offend whoever. Okay, but okay. Wait. This hookup, it happened like this. Okay, there was this chick I was eyeing there for a very long time, and it so happens that in town where we were attending, there was some festival going on there, and then we were drinking with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like to this friend of mine, Vuyo, that's Vuyo. Hey, I saw that chick there with her friends. They are drinking. Yeah, this is my opportunity now. So we went there to sit around them and then whatnot. One thing led to another to put this chick on the side. Yeah, things were just about rolling to happen. Bruh, what happened is okay, I arranged to with her to go with me that same night. Get to my place, everything's leading to another. Hey, yes, guys,
Bro, tell us.
And I'm like, hey, this thing has never happened before to me. What the fuck? No, man. Hey, I go on the side.
Then you were a bad hookup to this chick.
I was a bed hooker. Yeah, I was a bed hooker.
We should call her and she should tell us
I
what.
Facilitated myself. I went outside and then I tried to resuscitate myself and I'm like, okay, now when I come.
Like what? Second time.
Second time around. But you know what the funny thing is? When I'm sleeping next to her, I can feel like, yeah. But the problem is if I start ngena phakathi kwamathanga tata yawa. I freaked out and I couldn't sleep. I went to buy in and bottle Smirnoff. I kept drinking that thing, hoping Gucci I'm gonna do something. That whole fucking night I didn't do anything. Nothing happened.
No, so you should just wake up and start blaming her.
No, I didn't do that. And in the morning when I was taking her home, to catch a taxi and stuff. Hey, these other friend of mine, they see me coming out with this chick. Hey, so hey, you're the man, don't. And I'm like, only if these guys knew Gucci, nothing happened. And then I called this other cousin of mine. Hey, Macina, kwenzeke le nto man. Hey, amajita akathetha ngento zoba hayi noba lo mntana uvaliwe man kowabo. Wabuza yakhe yenzeka le way kuwe mzondo ndithi never. This thing never happened ever to me. Yeah, and I speculate ask Africans. African men, you guys know. No, I enobuvaliwe kowabo okanye boyfriend yakhe imfakele something blah 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 blah. Fine. And I was like to myself, okay, this was a bad hookup. This woman, I'm sure she does not even want to see my face. And you know about Uchi. I forget really. They're about in a swiggy or something. A week later, come a weekend, and over the week, I'm avoiding seeing this woman. Like, and the pepping there. Yeah. Hey, come a weekend. Yeah, I'm phoning lang kwakhe. Ndingaza akho this weekend. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, and I ask people now to say, hey, guys, hey, I had this problem. And this is what happened. And out of fear, I had fear. Guys, let me just point this out. Noyika, because
this might happen again.
No. I think it might happen again. So what I needed to do is I needed to call some other chick of mine somewhere that I had.
To test. To
see if I'm okay. And I went there to sleep there. And I was perfect. And I'm like, I'm happy. I thought like I had a new disease starting. And it worked fine. So, and I'm like, okay, I'm set for the weekend. Weekend comes. She comes. She brought alcohol with her.
What were you drinking when I was those days?
I would drink anything. I wasn't too picky on what I'm drinking.
Because that could be the other problem.
No. Why was it not a problem elsewhere when I went to? But to cut the long story short, the second time around, I couldn't do it. It didn't happen still.
Like in the same manner.
The very same manner. I was trying. I tried faxing. Did I explain faxing to you? Yeah. I tried faxing. No faxing was happening.
Hey.
That's
an embarrassment.
It was a very big embarrassment. And right now, the second time around, that weekend, I was like frustrated. And like, I sat there, drink and look away. And then to see if she tries to be mad at me, she can be mad all she wants. And I know that the problem is not with me. Now I'm affirmed. But now she didn't seem like to be knowing shit about this, what's going on. She was and every attempt that I'm trying to do, she tries to accommodate me.
But as much as you want to blame her, little did you know, maybe in a wherever she's coming from, there are guys who are good. They're banging her and she's coming right. It's only you. Before you rush to say she's got a problem.
That is true. That's a point. You have a fair point there.
She probably...
And a lot of people that I... Look, this time around, the funny one, I call Enyu Krotmaniam, and then this thing
I want to meet Tabimen. You always refer this Tabimen.
This thing I is that the first time this thing is happening to this? Yeah, it's the first time I'm freaking out. It's like,
yeah, but I wanted to tell you now. How do you say it was the first time? These things happen. So.
It was the very first time. I didn't know that it happened.
So did it end there?
Especially for wait. I couldn't do it with that woman.
No.
What do you mean?
Sir, what I'm saying is, with that first time when this happened, was it the first and last?
It was not the first and last.
Oh yes.
Then I got used to it. Then there are moments like this. So this guy was telling me, hey, that thing happens. Look, did you eat? And I went eating. I made, just make food for yourself and that girl. I want to make food for myself and that girl. I gave her food. We ate after eating. It was like, I tried. It's not working. I call him. I go outside. I call him. And then now this thing is not working. Was cellular man said, fuck this. Switched off the phone because this thing is not happening. I do think that she didn't know what was going on. But I'm sure.
How was she?
She was very young.
No, because I was about they tend to understand. In my research and everything, about 27 and upwards.
Yeah.
They will understand.
Yeah.
These things happen. But if a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, she won't understand.
I'm sure wherever she is in her life, when she talks about bad hookups,
my name good example of a bad hookup.
My name pop-ups.
Yeah. But in my lamb culture, which I don't want to really follow, they say at times when these things happen, it shows which this woman is sick. Like uyagula,
I don't think so. But then why? No. It's about my dick now. It's not about.
That's what I'm saying. The culture can come up with this nonsensical also.
Yeah.
So they say
you're right.
it's your spirits that are trying to protect you from
whatever
that is within this.
Thank you to the spirits if they were protecting me.
In other avenues, they talk like that. If you see you're seeing completely disagreeing with the idea of saying Masifu Kesingen, it shows there's a spirit that is saying no, not in there.
And twice, 2 different weekends. The whole weekend, you have the whole night to do it. And you still, every attempt is failing.
Then there are some now who say there's probably somebody that you're dating who could have
done something to me.
Yeah. So
or to her.
To you.
Yeah. No, but a lot of people that I spoke to, but it's largely guys, they would say, she knows what the problem is. Otherwise, if she was a girl who didn't know what was going on with her, she wasn't gonna come back. Yeah. And also on that part of culture that you're talking about, sometimes culturally they say you are relatives with the person. If you are a blood relative, maybe she's your far cousin that you don't know, and then you try to do that, and then the ancestors, they say, no, this is not going to happen, not today, not in our watch.
Then it became a bad hookup. Then maybe somebody who doesn't know how to kiss with them.
It must have been my worst one. That one.
That's kissing one. I don't know why you say it's the worst. With age and time, that's normal. You'll be surprised. We can call 100 men here. You will find 80 men who tell you this has happened to them numerous times. It's just that when and you felt so bad was when I flew better on that particular day. Then when your engine disappointed you, it's like that. Probably the spirits, my spirits like,
no, come on.
She's still fine.
Come on. Yeah. Omnye umuntu waspeculate ukuthi no nakowabo sometimes icherry xa iyakwazi ukwenziwa into kwabo kwabantu bakowayo, but until we'll do something to clear that thing off, we just protect you from sleeping with boys, but at a certain age sizawuzaphinde sikwenzele imisebenzi okanye when you are about to.
So I tend not to really want to
use it, take on these superstitions.
Yeah, man. Remember in City Go, I have a friend who is a nurse. So in the nursing training thing, you go like 4 years with the academy of it. And one of the modules is psychiatry. So they would read books as to how somebody ends up as what's the right term?
Psychotic.
Whatever that thing is. And now researchers will do research properly the way they were brought up, properly they were born when their time had not before the 8 months, then they become Down syndrome, all those things. Because the research was done, or probably they took a lot of drugs in their youth era, then eventually now but now they were saying, we tried now in the academy to say, do you know after some black person has done his magic from home and the Bluetooth go and hits this particular person? Don't you guys have that by your role we are lawyer, and
no, we got
there's a possibility that Lamdana Wapai was actually good in school, then the next thing
we're clever, cool.
The next thing chiki. He's now eating in the bin and he couldn't.
So whether you don't believe in those.
Besides, let's wait. Let's just hold about my belief in this.
Okay.
Let's go to what the book says. According to the books, they say they need proof as to how this gogo did this magic. We know Bluetooth, you connect.
Yeah, scientifically it has to be empirical.
Yeah.
There needs to be empirical evidence.
I don't think black people, as things are today, we are ready to give proof on the table to say no. Then eventually this will affect somebody who is sitting, I don't know, in Delft there, and the gogo is here. Yeah, but they cannot. There's no formula to that. To say, break down the formula. This is how gogo is gonna do A, B, C. But the thing is just gonna be, but what are we gonna write in the books to say, okay, if we say Namhlanje, let's call gogo, sit here, do it to Mzo who is standing there. Is gogo gonna do it?
No, but lately, also in the Western culture, they do recognize that there are spells that get cast. But now the very same things they point towards issues of demonic nature as opposed to witchcraft, like Tagata is Vachina or But yeah, that's a whole different topic. But tying it back to what we are talking about, a bad hookup. So Yeah, of course, this is a branch from what I was saying, that a bad hookup can happen this way, that a person, their family can do. It led to this superstition that maybe my failure to get my dick up. I'm pointing elsewhere where the problem is. I'm not pointing to the self. I'm thinking, okay, since it sebenzile pha Amanda, therefore
Why
it was
ingasebenzi
supposed to
kuNatasha?
sebenza. Yeah, Natasha. Yeah, Natasha is our example. But you were talking about a bad kiss. Ufumana umuntu is a bad kisser.
Yeah, because in my upbringing, Dal and Sakura, women used to say a kiss is a very good kiss. But now they've since stopped saying, mentioning that. I don't know what.
Yes, advertise. I think I'm trying.
No, they don't need to, because as I'm saying, they've stopped saying that when I kiss them now. So I think something went wrong. Because they used to say, smooth is what I want. I don't know, but now nobody mentions it.
Wait. Yeah, when Uchulumnata is trying to fish here.
She's a good kisser.
But it's a leader to a lot of other things, because if you are able to kiss, it can propel your partner into enjoying their time with you. It's part of the things that they may enjoy. And I'm sure some of the, when you don't want, you're not able to entice the person that you are about to be intimate with, then you are slowly about to ufonyoza. And ufonyoza is almost the same as a bad hookup.
These are some of you kiss like a fish. But you see, this is the thing, we are never taught. When did somebody teach you? Like, sit down. This is how you kiss somebody.
Tina, you can't compare with us, nezintwana zama 2000 and whatnot, because we are the generation of men's health. Sasifunda Men's Health magazine. I say Men's Health magazine. And the good thing about when we were growing up is that in Men's Health magazine, it was expensive. We didn't have money. But now, when it's out of date, when it's outdated, you can find it. You can pick it somewhere. Pick it somewhere, and you read there about men with tips and those were not times of internet, but those were times of people that knew how to invest in romance. Right now, there's no investment in romance. A young teenager just watches porn and see what's happening in porn and tries to do that. They don't invest in kissing. They can't even differentiate what kind of kisses, what kind of different kinds of kisses, French kiss, baby kiss, that kind of kiss, neck kiss, what. They don't even know that there are types of kisses that you do. Then that's why now you are likely to make a bad hookup simply because you know how to kiss. But now you're kissing a person who doesn't know how to kiss.
What are you saying now?
I'm trying to say that the person that you're kissing may not be familiar with what you're doing.
So they are the bad hookup?
No, they may not be a bad hookup, but they will go around saying, you and the other ndibendiyenza nglamfana, ibanyukunyezi, especially Xhosana zakuthi, you, hi man, you are because she's not used to it. She doesn't know it.
But now what I think is it's high time the Minister of Education now probably include sex education in our school curriculum.
Ayikho kwi-life orientation?
But they don't. I beg actually as it is.
No, don't recruit people to school. Recruit them to come to this podcast. Then they watch here. Then they see all of these things.
But now I'm talking about early child development.
Oh, early child development. Okay.
Yeah, when they start talking to girls probably about menstruation and all that. Just soon after that, I think. Instead. In school,
but you need to be careful when you teach children.
That's what I'm actually trying
because you don't want to propel them into something that they are not ready for.
Exactly. Like
and then ubanike ideas.
You remember I was telling you that other person, now she's got a daughter who is just grade 8. Uhambe wamhlabisa la injection here. You know, in a way, okay, so people were saying, no, now, in a way, you're trying to say to them, now, here.
It's okay, you can go and have sex.
But
you won't get pregnant.
Let's not rule out certain factors when I'm so. Why? Because let's not be in denial that abantwana bayalala, 14, 15 bayalala. I don't know why and how, but we didn't do that in our 14s and 15s. But because we see them, they're pregnant at times. That means they do it. So let's be not be in denial. Let's be prepared.
No. When if when as a parent, sorry, I'm gonna sound judgmental here. If when as a parent, uthumela umntana to the clinic for ayohlabisa, in fear socialize more with boys, it means that you have failed. You admit the failure of your parenting.
Now with them 2000, parents have all failed.
That is admission. Yeah. If you say my child gabe ngohlabisa, that simply means uhlamba izandla zakho njengoPilato uthi no andizingeni.
So
you're just minimizing. No, the thing is, sit down with your kid and talk. It's that saying, guys, that says, don't prepare the road for your child. Prepare your child for the road, because if you prepare your child, they can travel any kind of road. A tar road, a gravel road, a mountain terrain. They can travel that if they are prepared. Prepare your child, don't prepare the road. If you prepare the road, which road are you going to leave out and which road are you going to take on?
You see, so it's good when we talk here and want to act all that morally correct, know that. But as a country, where we stand today, we have a crisis. So let's admit first that we have a crisis. And what is the crisis? Schoolgirl pregnancies there, teenage pregnancies there, unwanted pregnancies, unplanned pregnancies there. Let's admit that this is a crisis. And now when a crisis is there, then we need to figure out now how to go ahead on with the crisis. We have condoms in nightclubs, we have condoms in hospitals for free. We have the condom itself for free. Because we realize that we have a crisis. Now we have another crisis where people don't want to use the condoms. People don't want to use the condoms. So what do? Injection. So that we look at the billion minister of social whatever as to grants that goes to kids who do not have fathers who are present. I think it's one of the biggest bills in parliament. But now what we're saying is, now this is when now a parent would think, hey, yabona, mna I think mntana muna 15 ngokuyamenza rather hlabe injection. It's not the best you can do for your child, considering the effect or issue yokuthi prepare your child for the road, rather prepare a road for your child, not prepare your child for the road. Is that what you said?
I was saying prepare the child for the road. Don't prepare the road.
Because in this essence, when you now take a 14-year-old with a injection, you are now preparing the road for your child, something like that. You're not preparing.
What's going to happen to
you? Which is actually wrong. That means you failed from the upbringing.
Yeah, because what does EE prevention help with? The only thing it helps with your child not to get pregnant. That's all that you're avoiding. Otherwise, every other thing you're not avoiding.
There is concern that at least in Funa that is called without having this
the very same thing as a Wenzanga school injection because now she can fuck for free without consequences of being pregnant.
Fuck for free. That's what
but yeah, I know there are people that disagree with me, but it's just that we planted these ideas.
I actually agree with you, but I'm also trying to say I don't want to quickly judge people who do that.
Okay.
Because in a way,
yeah,
they've got a point. Because now here there are a lot of teenage girls who tell you, "Oh, I made a mistake by having a child. If I could have gone far because I've proceeded with my education. Now I'm stuck with the child. I could have gone overseas.
you see, you are dealing with a person who's operating from their own fears, and then they don't want the history to repeat itself to their child.
Exactly.
That's the age. At that age, they became curious. So I don't think you are wrong when you were talking about sex education. Would like what was it? Sex education.
Yeah.
But it should not only end with children only. People at large, parents, workshops there with parents, everybody.
Thing is, these kids, they start having this sex at 14 years.
I don't dispute that. I get that. But I think we're a bit off the line of the topic now, a little bit. But this is important also that we are talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to bed hookups. How did we get there? We talked about the kiss. Then we talked about smelling shoes.
Yeah.
Then there's another one that you are leaving that is the most popular one.
Okay, I'll come back to that one. Sometimes umuntu olala kakube ebhedini ulele inyawo zithe ulala ndayakho na athi hey xoba ngathi ye ungalala ebusuku ngathi hey lidolo ngakho umlenze uthe
before like that.
ungazi ukuthi yimani lo muntu lo ulala njani mani lo and xa umjonga shem ulele uqobude ubujonga but ulele ndayakho na le ebhedini you can't do anything. That's a bad hookup also. It could potentially be a bad hookup.
yeah, definitely. Whereas if this is going to be happening in your own bed, you bring them to your own bed. Let's say it's you who went to each other's bed.
Yeah.
And they know but now there's a certain way and style they sleep in their own bed. But now there is you having your monkey styles in their bed. Then yeah, it's definitely a bad hookup. Then there's one that we are omitting. I don't know why.
Okay, let's get to it.
If you want us to omit it, it's fine. Because I don't want... People, when they come to me with reference sagas of couplehood, but hey man, you guys, it's women, these ladies, these women, this. But I wanna. It's not necessarily like that. It's just that most of the things that happen, it's akho. I've been treated in this manner from the other gender, but when they dispute that fact. But man, there's one we should close with.
Get on it directly, wait.
Now you were busy saying here, you will tell me off camera. Okay, I'm gonna tell you off camera.
Come.
Hey, umuntu mayikhulula imbunga yakhe so.
Yeah, ne.
Hey, that one. I think it's the number one on the list. So, tell our viewers.
People won't like us. I don't want to comment on this one.
Okay, you might not like us, but don't forget on the 1st of December we are trying to push a big party for the Sagas of Couplehood get together theme. Do we have a dressing theme? Not really. Not necessarily. Okay, we don't have a dressing theme. But we are trying, we're pushing it, we'll keep on reminding you. It's going to be a get together, 30 or so people that are going to be invited. On invite, we suggested that people have taken part in our previous podcast episodes, yes. And probably whoever is associated with them to get to a number 30 or so. We're going to play all our trailers. We have you to watch. We shoot on the particular day. Live feed of Sagas of Couplehood. You're going to participate for the first time. Audiences are going to participate live. Interact with us. Tell us where you think we've got some flaws, where you think we're doing good. That's going to be opportunity. That being said, I don't know. Zoe still has to tell us. Now I just put in an advert waiting for Zoe to gather. Amandla ukusiqoba yini le, which is a very bad. You don't bet what?
Bad hookup.
Bad hookup. One guy.
Wayne. Ibe khona le into yo data umuntu or abantu abadala called amakhosi or abantu abathwasayo. You hook up with the person, bafika endlini, umuntu avuke izinto zakhe.
Yes. And iphakathi.
No, ayikho phakathi ngiqobile kwenza sex but ebusuku uvukwe sizando ubona
which is even better. If I go phakathi then it's better. I'm thinking if iphakathi
avukwe izinto zakhe ipha phakathi.
Kaloku izawulala vele because ayifuni into eyidisturbayo. Imagine. And when you don't know, or you might know because nithi izinto ezinsimbi.
Insimbi. Yeah, I'm more insimbi sometimes. And also I've heard stories from people talking about such what you nanzika umuntu athi qala wenza into ethile okanye sometimes azene then ofika unensimbi. I've got just one story about this one. Umuntu unensimbi angena apha endlini then ke xa nifika endlini wena ucubana kwenza ABCD ne xa nifika apha aqala sibecela ususa into ethile pha bengicela ugqumisa sipile.
Yeah, I'm not telling you fuck off mzo. Foot tight. Get out. Athi
ugqiba kanti athi abhosh bathanda
But
we still continue.
So have you ever seen a scenario where women enjoy sex so much then they start kicking?
That's a good problem to have.
That's a good problem. Yeah. That's not anything close to
abadabadala. No. That's an excellent hookup.
Hey, I need to get to those levels.
You know, talking about the bad hookup, there are good hookups where you guys you get pleasantly surprised.
So what are we gonna have an independent podcast?
No. We might as well say a few points here where you were hoping for this, but it's even better than.
Yeah, but you are right. You meet somebody for the first time. You go, you flow, you talk. You got the same talk, same topics. You like the same music. I love my R&B. Hey, you're singing along every track that you play. You get to end up when you're gonna drink. You find out she also drinks Corona. It even makes it cheaper. She loves chocolate pork. I love pork. With rice.
She's flexible.
Yeah,
she's flexible.
Yeah, she loves it all in every joke that you talk about. Not a good time when you take a joke. So take the joke away. And she's thinking, But this one is
and they get offended from the jokes.
Yeah. Or you're thinking it's a joke when I didn't. You are the people who rap.
Yeah.
This type of, you know.
Hey, don't say that.
Then you get home, you bath, you have a good time.
Yeah. This, you know, this one guy, quite ace. I think I told this story. Yeah, I told this story in one of the episodes where a guy met a chick from AC, and then when they got home,
the guy was
trying to touch. Hi, don't kind of vibe. That's the worst kind of hookup that you can get. And sometimes with these hookups that we make, we don't know the history of these people that we're meeting, and then we don't know where they come from, their personalities and everything. Tina, we are all happy, and then uvukwe izinto zakhe, sometimes ucinga trauma zakhe and everything. So it's not as easy as we think it is to go out and meet a person and bring them in your house. They may be pulling their own skeletons. Those skeletons will come and fight with your own skeletons here in your house.
There's this one I made a hookup with. Then when we were doing the deal, she started crying. Not cry of joy. Ulila, bra, as if she's on a funeral. Hey, muntu. Okay. Yeah, well, then probably we just had to stop and respect the cry. Then later on, what was happening? He said, you see what? My stepfather doesn't like me. My stepfather, ever since my mother died, now he wants to grab everything away from me. Cannot become that. So, I don't know, man. When I just thought I should tell you. Oh, okay, but I think this your stepfather story came at a very, very long time. Yeah.
But you know some of these we contribute to some of these bad hookers because if like you were a guy yeah, I got my life. Let's say mhlambi use-ranks, somebody went errands. If I need to go to a place where I need to distress, copy stress. Afike pha ngani, a distress, ngotshwala, sele, hook up with you. And then when you resemble a guy that is good enough to listen to this story of hers. And then you seem understanding, but all of this understanding is you're marinating her for bed.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say.
She misunderstands this.
That's what I wanted to say. Amachita, we tend to lie now, you know. Marinating somebody now. I'm marinator. But don't women know that? They should know that, man, by now.
Those who watch Sagas of Couple, they'll know. Yeah, but yeah, all right. No, I don't want to go back to that story of you paying to catch leaves away. You can close with it, and then I think we are good.
No, we're talking about big hookups, anything that will happen to turn the other person off.
Okay, you have an allergy while they are there at your place.
Yeah, but then it just becomes a turn off when you think you trick to do the cleanup of your house and anticipating the visit, that visitor, and when they come through.
So akhona into noyenza umuntu afika aqala gabhe ngemoto yena abuya yogabhela ekhawushini uqomba
ebana awukathi next you still need to clean the car, so this guy got a woman, I don't know where they got a woman, but this woman in an artificial hand, so by members of that wasusa the artificial hand what wasusa artificial leg
really
wasusa artificial hand ngapha futhi Tombi zo hayibo na umuntu ephela nje ningakaqali ukuthi yabona, but I don't know if that's
you know when there's a situation, but this I'm not sure, I don't think this is a situation of a part that could be part of this there are people that bedwetting.
There's two types of ukam. Ukam as in enjoying, or ukam as in
not
urinate.
We urinate. We lose bladder or something. So some of these things they happen.
But we won't do justice if we close without mentioning this one. We have to mention this one. I wanna our macheri who listen to Circus of Couplehood, please, it's general knowledge. The private part of the other gender, I'm told it excretes certain fluids. It's biology, it's nature, it's allowed. But now there's need to be very, very cautious with our cleanliness, because at times, many times, there's the ordinary vumba, then there's that other one. So, Yabo, before you hook up, make sure, man. Hey, make sure, because it's a very bad hookup. Turn off when there's that unnatural smell down there.
But you know the problem with ivumba elsemdwini. You are the last one who leave at Nkosi.
Which is actually wrong, so. You should now when my shoes are smelling, I can hear them.
I don't know. But yeah.
But you could be right. Like, okay, when I wear a shirt twice, I feel uncomfortable with it.
No, because you are a clean person by nature, and therefore you always surround yourself with a clean environment. So there are people who are like, yeah, maybe their work condition doesn't give them that leeway or that luxury of being clean always. Then they tend to be sloppy and let other things slide.
To support Indo-Asia, I can wear a shirt twice. Then on the third attempt, I feel uncomfortable because Then, funny enough, I see somebody taking that t-shirt and wear it and actually go to town. I've been in those situations where, not personally, the owner of the t-shirt that I have worn twice, When I'm trying to bring it down, I feel it's a bit off. Put it there, but you see somebody takes the same t-shirt and wait and be fine and actually go out.
Yeah, I think hygiene, the topic, the point, it's a very big contributor in bed hookups.
Hygiene.
I think one of the episodes I told a story Kasabzi, one of the episodes. So I can't tell that same thing again. It's pertaining the same thing again. Akukhulwa imbunga. Irradiate inanze beke radiation ephuma pha.
And again, my worst part scenario is that when we're not the owner, you don't smell anything.
Awuyiva kaloku. Awuyiva. Ifana nekhwapha umuntu wekhwapha akaliva livwa ngabanye abantu.
So. Okay, well, I don't know. As I just said now at times I'm not comfortable to wear a shirt 2-3 times, but somebody can pick up the same shirt and wear it. Maybe you're right. But I think this is where our problem actually starts. Where you actually were not able to figure out, no, there's something unusual.
No, but the thing is, you are right when you say, the shirt when you twice, I can't wait for the third time. Sometimes if in evumba uzuyiva ncam wena. Because livumba lakho, you understand? So, makabe hygienically sensitive ukuthi no, don't wait until you smell. Because if you wait till you smell, people have been smelling you for days already. Because they are less sensitive to even balak. So kule case uthetha, I don't wait for that. Maybe change paint regularly, ungayidansike wash pha imomosi regularly. And bakhona abantu kuthiwa ifakwa nezipray ezithile these days and whatnot. Well.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 hour 11 minutes. Massive.
All right, guys. Yeah, Nkosi for hosting us. It's always a pleasure. Ningalibali sidibana nge-1st of December in person, and then
nizodla inyama nidibane Kruger Sagas of Couplehood.
Yeah.
DJ Wicked away nomzo sebesi live papain.